Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? This time we're taking a look at Nirvana Pilot Yume, which released on Switch, PC, and soon to be released on Xbox. This is a short visual novel, dating sim hybrid with a light amount of racing gameplay mixed in. The game itself is fairly short, and a full playthrough lasted me a little over an hour, but the time I spent with it was enjoyable. The game did a good job at mixing the story elements with the racing gameplay. The variety kept me interested, and it was actually one of the stronger pieces of the game. Neither the racing or the visual novel piece stand too strong on its own, but together it created a fun, blended experience. The racing gameplay is unforgiving. There's an arcade mode you can do with just racing after you unlock them in the story, and that suits the game better as you'll have a lot of trial and error while trying to finish the tracks. In story mode, there are no retries, and when you fail a track, the story will continue progressing anyway. Racers later in the game left me frustrated. The story has some potential, although short. It is part dating sim, and you follow the story of a pilot and their apprentice and manage their developing relationship. Personally, I did not notice much important to the choices and dialogue options you make, and I even tried playing the story multiple times to try the different options, but left with mostly the same outcomes. Because the game is fairly short, it does not have much build up, and amount of characters are limited, but it provided entertainment and left me engaged enough for the duration of the game. I did have what I believe to be a major bug. The volume of the game would mute itself after the first few minutes of story mode. I could return to the menu, put the volume back up, and return back to the story, and every time I resumed, it would mute itself shortly thereafter. It's mostly background music and sound effects, and a lot of the game is just text, but still something to point out. I typically do not play visual novels, but the length of this one was the perfect length. I feel like this game could serve as a taste of the genre for those, like I, who did not have much experience with it. You get a good feel for what the developers were looking for, and it never overstays its welcome. That wraps up this episode of Is It Worth It? If you like this video and want to support, be sure to like and subscribe for future content. Thank you.